Hi, everyone. This is Diane with Sacred Light Integrations. How often do we feel unclear in life in regards to the questions we are seeking answers to? Well, let's shed some light on some options that we have for doing just that and getting a clearer picture on a situation by expanding our discussion of pendulums beyond the simple questions of yes and no to use a pendulum with a dowsing chart. Dowsing is a form of divination used to locate hidden objects or information. And in ancient times, they used dowsing rods to locate the energy lines along the Earth's surface, yet quickly expanded to using a pendulum over a chart of some type, while the user is focused intently on a question and the dowsing chart that's in front of them. As the dowser focuses on the questions and the chart is being used, the pendulum reacts to subtle energies and vibrations of the user and guides the pendulum being held by the user to the vibrationally aligned answer of the question being asked. And often, shall we do this? Clears up the picture for the person. Uh, so the dowsing charts that are we often hear about, dowsing charts are used in the conjunction with the pendulum to get a more detailed answer to the questions being asked, often beyond the yes or no responses that often we get with just holding the pendulum. Charts are typically displayed in various categories, and different options or answers are laid out in a visual format, usually like in a table or a circular or semicircular chart of some kind. And this allows the pendulum to swing over the sections of the chart or the circle to indicate a response to the question. These charts can be very helpful in steering us in the right direction on what an answer may be for us to the big questions in life that we're asking. So to show you a couple examples, everyone knows that I work a lot with emotions. So of course, I have multiple charts for emotions, but I printed one out to show you. So this is a chart, a table form that I have of like some emotions that I often find in people's energy. So what I often ask is in column A, and the pendulum will say yes or no. So it is a form of yes and no, but it expands beyond that. And so then if it said no, then I would move to column B. If it said, oh, yes, it's in column B, then I say, is it in row 1 through 4? And if I got to know, then I would go down here and I would keep asking them the questions till I got to it. And then I say, well, is it the first emotion listed, the second, the third, the fourth? And then I can find the emotion that's in the person's vibration. So this is something that can be used yourself to help find an emotion for yourself. Another thing, as we're seeking, this is my guys were telling me to do this, and I wasn't too sure, but I made up the chart because they told me to. But oftentimes when we're looking for imbalances in the body, we're not quite sure where to start, and sometimes it's a question like, what does it have to do with? So I made this chart, and it has to do with we can go in and ask if our imbalance has to do with a system, a body system, an organ, a gland, or an emotion. Now, of course, obviously all the emotions are not there, but if you just asked, the question, is it one of those? It might narrow down and give you some guidance. And it may confirm something that you already know, or you're starting to get a sense on what maybe the imbalance may be. This might be a way to confirm what you're already getting intuitively another way. So another one, and this will be on my website. This is a blank, half circular one. It'll be blank, and as you can see, I just wrote in different things that I was doing. So for you, if you were looking at, purchasing a new product and you put the different brands there, what would be most beneficial to buy? For me, I just put on here different states on where I may want to adventure to on my next trip. So I would just hold the pendulum down here and watch for it to swing in a certain toward a certain state, and then I would be guided to go to that location. So just having fun with the pendulums and these different charts and like all these tabular ones, I just drop into Excel and then print them out. So they're very easy to make with whatever decisions you may be working on or diving into. So hopefully that reminds you of this great tool that we have available to us as you're on your spiritual journey, your health journey, or whatever journey you may be on. So have a wonderful day and have fun with it. Until next time, namaste.